Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learning with Jelly. Today, we're going to cover video 9 of our Git and GitHub series on reverting back to a different version. So, at times, the whole point of version control is that you can go back to a previous step. So, we're going to talk about how you actually can do that. So, our agenda for today is that we're going to go over two Git commands, git log and git revert. Git log is going to allow us to see everything that we have done so far, and git revert is going to allow us to go back to a previous version. So git log. So git log is going to print out all of the log commits, including the commit ID, which is going to be very important. You can also type in git log -- one line to print off your commits in a more readable summary. Once you are in the log, to exit out of it, you want to press Q on your keyboard. So below we have a screenshot here. We see that I have 3 commits. And after I run git log -- one line. So let's see how this actually looks in our terminal. So I'm going to bring up a terminal. I am inside a repo. I'm just going to clear off my screen here, my GitHub first repo. And here I'm going to do git log, right? And notice when I do git log, it has my commit ID, which is a very, very long number. And it has all of the commits that I have done. So this is very important in why you make your commits descriptive. So that way you can see exactly what's going on. And once I see this colon at the bottom of my terminal, if I hit space, it'll keep going until end. And then I can hit Q and it'll come out of it. Okay. So those are all of my commits. So I'm just going to do a Control L to clear. Now, if I do git log -- one line, I see here all of my commits, but now they just have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Their first 7 characters in their ID. Okay, because most of the time 7 characters is enough for us. So in this case, I see that my most recent commit, I added a code block for addition. I've added a .gitignore file. I created a requirements.txt file. I added some titles and subheadings to my README. And this one is my initial commit. So say, for instance, I didn't want to add a code block for addition. So what I can do here is actually do a git revert. And I am going to copy this ID here. Say, for instance, I want to go back to when I've added my gitignore before I actually added that code block. And I'm going to hit enter. Okay. So once I hit enter, it's going to ask me, hey, you want to revert back to this stage? Do you want to add a commit message? I'm not going to add a commit message because the commit message of reverting back to a stage is enough for me. So I'm going to hit a :Q on my keyboard and hit enter, and it's going to take me out of that. So now when I actually go to git log again, -- one line, I see that my most recent commit is reverting back to my gitignore.file stage. Notice that it did not delete out the commit from when I've added the code block, because I want to make sure that I'm keeping track of when I'm actually going back in time, quote unquote. And that is exactly how you're able to check the log and revert back to a certain commit. Thank you all for tuning in with Learning with Jelly. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.